Good afternoon. How's it going? Figured I should probably get here eventually. Morning, Umbral. I'll leave this here since it's the trailer for the new mount. Oh, yes, the new mount. Let us have a look-see. That music sounds familiar. I'm sure I've seen this thing before. This looks... This is a Final Fantasy IX thing, right? No, I mean like the actual like airship design. I feel like I remember seeing this. Maybe a Tetra MasterCard or something. New mount. Oh yeah, that's okay, yeah, that's pretty cool. Oh, you can do it in motion as well. Okay. Yeah, all right. I'm in. Digital Collector's Edition. You get the mount, wind up garnet, and a chocobo brush, which I'm guessing is a Pictomancer thing. I think I have all of the Digital Collector's Edition stuff. Yeah, I mean, I'm probably gonna get the Digital Collector's Edition, so chances are I'll have that mount anyway. So. Oh, airship mode in the air. Oh, I see what you mean. So it's like an automatic transformation rather than something you activate. I could see that. Didn't play FF9. Still haven't maxed a single character in 14. I think the only character I maxed was Dancer. The only class I maxed was Dancer, and then Endwalker came out, and then the only character I maxed was Dancer again. Although I guess technically all of my crafting classes were max level when max level was 80. So I guess technically.
Elf, my hand would tremble on the string if 'twere me, but I expect you'll do just fine.
Yeah, technically.
Then follow me. I'll lead the way.
All of my crafting and gathering classes were maxed.
Guard is yours. Lead on. The creature's corpse will serve us well.
Go right ahead.
Oh god. The dragon's back.
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
Yes, I'm sure they are.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
No, we shall not. Let's just move on. Please don't tell me that's the way I was supposed to go. Oh, that's the way I wanted to go. Oh no.
Freshly rested as we are, this battle proved to be enough fate.
Try not to get hit, lest all that wind go to face.
Let my magic grant you an elemental boon.
Let's just...
In traversing other worlds, I came to know of a treasure chest in this area.
Yeah, did you?
Chance you'd like to see it.
No. No, I just want to avoid the dragon. No. I don't want to. I don't want to.
You wish me to return? At once, Master.
I really don't want to fight a dragon.
'Tis about time we pressed on, wouldn't
I shan't let them harm you.
I'll put an end to this road, Master.
Oh my god, he's following me. No. No. Leave me alone. Please. Please just leave me alone.
That's the spirit. Think nothing of it.
Well said. You're safe. Do try not to get along.
He's still coming. He's still bloody coming. Okay, he's not anymore. Thank the Lord. I got to the end of the first game, I think, going through that long ass factory dungeon. You're
Well, I
4
guess
expansions behind. Ah. Yeah, that'll do it. Oh, just a normal stone.
'Tis no more or less than what one might have expected.
We cannot expect gleaming treasures round every corner.
Sure we can. Gleaming treasures around every corner is the least I expect.
Forgive me, but there's another matter I've been bursting to speak of. Namely,
Namely...
how many women we count among our number.
And yet, no two of us are the same. I grant you fire's blaze. Use it well.
Oh, there's the blizzard. I kind of like the fact that there's no MP bar. All of your magic spells cost stamina. Bridge of Theodracus II. Seems like that leads over into a new region. I just want to explore this side of the river.
Ooh, I can't wait to find out what's inside.
Why did you do that?
You have my protection.
Hello, Frost.
Did anyone else see that? Aught catches the light. Let us ponder how best to proceed.
Ah, another Seeker token.
Oh! I'd not have thought we'd find one. Look, 'tis a cavern, waiting to be explored.
Wait.
Thrilling discovery. What say we venture in?
Holy shit, look at the size of it. Is that the cavern that they're talking about? Because we can't get over there.
Let my magic imbue your weapon with the fury of the elements. I've a modest talent for spotting materials that can be used to enhance your equipment. I can even mark them on your map.
No, thank you. Probably go back down this way.
Tis only we've got choppers. Play weakness.
Wait, I can do this without getting my weapon out. I didn't know that.
You'll not live to regret this.
Ooh, a cutlass. Wait, what? What we find? Cyclops, probably? I was right.
Practically a woman in sight. If we're to strike, now is our best chance. You must make haste. This brute has quite the temper. A reckless opponent makes for easy prey.
Look, it's one of the targets I went monster at, but I'll try to keep it up. You lend me a hand? Arisen! Are you alright? I grant roaring flame.
Yeah.
It is done. Thank you, Arisen. I'm overjoyed to have completed the task my master set for me.
I like that.
Blessed waistcloth.
While traveling beyond the rift, I uncovered a treasure chest hidden in this very locale. Shall we seek it out? Good thing I'm here, really. I know just where to go.
Go on then. Where is the treasure chest in this very locale? Where are you? Where are you?
If I might be so bold as to speak my mind, different masters favor different pawns. One whom I served preferred to have beastrons for allies. Our road was a long one. Here we are at last.
2 panaceas. Damn. Hello, Nem.
There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll
How you
wager.
doing?
No harm in picking a few.
Probably want to go up this way.
My pack's grown rather heavy.
Let's see. What can we do without?
Could probably do without you.
I will protect you. Well fought. Let my magics grant you an elemental wound.
Okay, Blizzard was completely unnecessary to cast there. Don't throw that. What are you doing with that pot? What are you doing with that? Don't you dare.
This is what we went to all that trouble for? Ugh, 'tis a dismal
questions for the
feeling
quest.
to be disappointed
I think so.
utterly.
And I say that just because I always worry that I've fucked it up in some way. Like, forgot to do a category or put the wrong image in the wrong place and I accidentally put the answer image in the question section. And I went through it like 3 times after I was finished. And I'm still not confident.
Tis pleasantly cool here. What with a canopy overhead?
Best be on your guard. A monster might be stalking us as we speak.
What is that? Oh, that's the river.
Right you are.
Oh, yep, a monster might be stalking us. Right as we come across a minute.
A Minotaur hunts us.
Ice is our ally against such fiends.
Oh, this thing's weak to ice.
At last, a chance to use. This fruit has quite the temper. A reckless opponent makes for easy prey.
Understood.
Oh, jeez.
There's no need. We've had a few I understand.
Captain is one of life. Not water. We'll be out of our strength. We can prevail.
God.
I grant you fire flame. Well,
Dead.
thought you might like them.
Yeah. Yeah, I did. I did indeed. No, I've been saying for so long that characters that have a res should be able to self-res if they have ult. And somebody finally did it. Although, why does it look like this new agent has everything from everyone? It's like Omen smokes, a self-res into a Reyna dismiss, like... I'm so confused.
So I picked it up. Here you go.
I just nearly got taken out by a deer. You can smoke after... Wait, what? I don't think I saw that part. I was half watching it while half asleep. I can't remember whether it was last night or this morning. That's how tired I was when I watched it. The fact that I can't remember if I watched it within the last 2 hours or whether I watched it last night. I don't know. Need to try and figure out how to get up here, but it looks like I might have already been up there.
I can't allow any further harm to contact.
You didn't play FF7 today. Again.
In another world, I learned that a forgotten riftstone lies nearby.
Oh,
Shall I
did
escort
you?
there, Master?
No, I'm sure I'll find it by myself. Why does this look like an arena of some sort? Ah, there it is. Are we gonna get a new mage?
I happen to understand the Elvish, Master. I expect you'll find my
that's a
talents
warrior.
useful should we encounter another speaker.
Level 28 warrior. Camp in Western Vermont 3 times. Excluding twice in a row in the same location. Wallerman. Nah, but you know Elvish, so we'll set you to
I'll harvest
favorites.
what I can, should it please you.
Just in case we need somebody that speaks elf at some point. How do I learn to speak elf? I want to learn to speak elven. Oh, you can actually
Materials
just
such
climb
as
up
this
there.
can be combined to craft things.
What? How did you get up there?
Different combinations of materials result in different creations.
Alright, how did she get up there, but I can't get up there? What is this bullshit? Yeah, that's another thing. So that was that part. And now we're going across here.
I would prefer not to have to fight so soon, but at least I know I am up to the challenge.
Try not to get hit, lest all that bit go to waste.
Let my magic imbue your weapon with the fury of the elements. To the quick!
To the quick. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna have to go down here. Ooh.
There's a ladder here.
After you, Arisen.
Give me, okay, no, yeah, you take that all then.
I know precisely when a curative is needed.
There's a building up there. Maybe it's below. Ah, it's probably below. You did start building a Lego set you've had since your 18th. And how long ago was that? I'm 26 this year. Okay, so a while ago then. Okay, apparently there's something up here to do with this ladder, but I don't know what the hell it is.
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts. We could pick some now and use them when the need arises.
Okay, there's a cave there, which I'm assuming... No, it doesn't lead to the mine.
Might there be aught over there?
We ought to take a closer look.
Ah, another Seeker's token. Quite long, I've never really had a place to store it. Oh, I see. Yeah, when I was a kid, we used to get Lego sets all the time for like birthdays and stuff. My mum didn't want me and my brothers to feel left out when it was somebody else's birthday. So what she used to do is she used to,
Found here, of all places.
whenever it was like,
Destiny harmless creatures.
whenever it was my birthday, she would get my brothers like a little mini Lego set to like, so that they wouldn't feel left out. And it was the same, like when it was my brother's birthday, she would get everyone like a little mini Lego set. And like when I say mini, I mean like mini, like one of the small ones, like, oh, you build this car, or, you know, something like that. We used to be really into Lego when we were kids. Not so much anymore. Yes, then we used the Legos as caltrops. Yeah. Oh, I can wear this blessed waistcloth. And it's so much better than what I currently have. So I shall. And then I'm gonna give this to you, because it's probably better for you. Oh, it's actually worse. Alright, never mind. Whoopsie.
Pray, a tad too high, methinks. I've a means of getting over there arisen. Shall I assist?
Ring of Acclamation.
Wise of you to bring me along, Master. My sorcerer skills are just what we need. Shall I assist?
I grant you roaring flame. I shan't let you harm you.
Yeah, that Saurian just did not want to go down.
Over so soon? Why, we seem to have come through unscathed.
We mustn't allow ourselves.
We would be ill-advised to proceed without light.
Alright, what are your fucking lanterns on then?
Seems to be stumbled into Saurian territory. This foe seems unlikely to catch a chill, however cold our ice packs may be.
Kindred Cape. Kindred Cape. Is that good? Not particularly. What does this ring do? Moderately boosts max health.
Ah, I'll take that. We might find a use for it. Methinks we could move this boulder if we work together.
A firm push is what's needed here. Witness my magic!
Okay.
I've got a good feeling about this one.
I actually like exploring these caves. Usually I'm not a big fan of going into caves like this and just having a wander around, but I actually really
Let
like
my magics
exploring.
grant you an elemental boon.
Reminds you of Greedfall. I never played Greedfall. I've tried to start it like off stream a couple of times. But something about it
Item of exceptional rarity.
has always
I
just
wait to tell my own master of its existence.
turned me off, I guess. Or maybe it's less so that something about it turned me off and more the, oh, I should play this on stream kind of deal. Which happens to a lot of games, to be fair. There's a lot of games that I play. Or there's a lot of games that I start. Where I'm just kind of like... And that was a bad guy. Where I'm just like, yeah, I should probably stream this, and then I just never do. You know what? Let's go back into the collapse mine.
The sky is radiant this night. I feel at peace to gaze upon it.
I knew it to be so.
I knew it to be so. Let's go this way. Can I get through here? No. So the only way to get up there, by the looks of it, is either another entrance or another destroyable wall somewhere.
Is there any way to climb up there? I'm not sure what we'll find, but it might be something useful. Can I go, Master? I'm almost sure I can make it over there. Shall I assist?
Sure. Assist away. I mean, that's not going to drop down a ladder, because that's an item thing. Who's this? Well, that's not going to do anything, is it? Guys, come here. Come on. It's coming out of a sequel prequel someday. Speaking of which, I wish those would die. You can't call your game Greedfall 2 if it takes place before Greedfall 1 in the timeline. It makes no sense. What do you think they should
Meet
do?
me at the Vanguard?
Call
Say
it
no more.
Greedfall 0?
Take this. 'Tis something I found. I wanted you to have it.
Oh, you
Is there no
still
getting through this door?
have that levitation spell?
I shan't allow any further harm to come to you. I grant you fire's blaze. Use it well.
Oh my god. I did it. I was able to cheese a way up here. Yeah, it turns out this skill pretty good. So what is this? Oh, this is a warrior weapon, the Life Taker. Okay. How else was I supposed to get up there? I mean, I guess there's a couple of classes that have like movement skills and stuff, but if there wasn't a there wasn't an enemy there, I wouldn't have been able to make it up. I'm a little bit worried that I might have to be a mage just to do traversal things. Because, like, outside of being a mage, how do you get up to places like that? I would first say you shouldn't make a prequel to follow up your game. Aside from that, just call it Greedfall something. Yeah, possibly. I do agree, though. I don't think the second game in a series should be a prequel. Like, I'm fine with prequels in general, but
My knowledge from other worlds
your second game in a series
tells me
shouldn't
that
be
a
a
forgotten
prequel. I don't.
riftstone lies near here. Shall I lead the way?
Like, are there any series where a prequel as the second game has been
Look,
good?
Master, a treasure chest. We shall have to find a way to reach it.
Like, not even necessarily good, but like, that made sense for it to be a prequel.
There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
Shall we
Alright.
see if there's all to be found?
Where is this chest that they were talking about? Oh, is it up there in the middle? Oh, I probably get it from there. FNAF. So no, is what you're saying.
We mustn't let a single monster slip us by, no matter how small. We'll manage whatever comes. We always do, don't we?
Do you mind?
Oh, what luck! 'Tis a chest. Not all chests contain treasure, you know.
Oh god. I didn't see that drop there. So what is it specifically about the second
Ooh,
Five Nights
I
at Freddy's
can't
game
wait to find out what's inside.
that absolutely had
You
to
need that
be
destroyed?
a sequel?
I'm your pawn. Shall I assist? I can attack in
Or
a
that
moment's
yeah, it had to
notice,
be a
Master.
prequel
Shall I assist?
compared to just releasing a sequel.
You'd think they'd have learned from the last lot that we're not to be trifled with. If we must, let us finish this quickly.
By your leave.
Red Dead Redemption 2 is a prequel?
I am poised to strike.
Oh, that's
Just
true.
say the word. Shall I assist?
But Red Dead Redemption 2 sucks, so... No, doesn't count. So does the first one, so it counts. Alright, you got me.
And here I was hoping for some great treasure. Now I feel a fool. We'll find a use for it. I would so enjoy seeing this obstacle smashed to pieces. Ranged attacks are my speciality, Master. Shall I assist?
Ranged attacks are my speciality too. What the fuck?
Drawn to roaring flame. I could have done no better.
Glad to hear, sir. I like that.
I will protect
High five.
Indeed arisen.
Yeah, I wasn't saying like a game
The monsters left us a parting gift. I'll see
where
it
it was liked as a prequel. I'm just saying like where it makes sense to be. Ooh. Is that good? I think that will probably end up being... actually, no, because that only increases strength. Yeah, this is actually better. There you go. I'll put that.
safely into my pack, don't you worry.
What are you... Oh, it's because there's an item behind the chest there. Why are you trying to jump on that chest? Troller.
What? Oh, I hate how they wriggle!
Let us remain calm and deliver the beasts their end.
I can say I'm on the chest. Fuck you.
Master, you appear to be carrying rather a lot. Perhaps you ought to set a few things down?
I thought you might like this, so I picked it up. Here you go.
No, it's true. It's true. Right, where are these leap worms? Leap worms aren't even here. Okay, I think we're done down here. I really feel like I should have played this game on PS5
We
or
shall have to
something.
crane our necks to spot our foes in a place like this.
Keep your eyes peeled.
Because my graphics card is going crazy whenever I play this game. I haven't read past any outlines, but is this game getting slated right now? Yeah, for a couple of different reasons.
Take this. 'Tis something I found. I wanted you to have it.
One is some performance issues that are basically making the game unplayable for some people. The second is microtransactions in a single player game.
I could look upon this sky for all eternity, if 'twasn't for the crick in my neck.
Keep gazing upward and you'll like to stumble ere long.
Yeah, but it's weirdly nothing new for Capcom. It should have been expected. I'm basically
Now there's a worthy prize.
in the
If only 'tweren't so far away.
in the camp of how would I describe my stance on it? It shouldn't exist, but as long as it doesn't lock features behind it, it's kind of whatever. Like, if it was a case of, oh, the only way to get this thing is to buy it.
You have my protection. Let my magic imbue your weapon with the fury of the elements.
But the fact that most of the items that are the microtransactions are like stuff that you can get cheaply within the first couple of hours in the game is not really a big deal. I do understand that, yeah, exactly. I was just about to say that it is a bit of a slippery slope to the point
This
where
is generally used as a material.
I kind of feel
Different
like
combinations of materials
the
result in
less
different creations.
Master,
people get
I found
mad
a
about
campsite
it,
near here while I was journeying beyond the rift.
the
Shall I take
more
us there now?
executives will try and push it that little bit further every time. It'll be incremental, so people won't really worry about it too much. But I worry that they'll try and push it and be like, okay, so they didn't really care that much about the last thing. Let's try and add to that a little bit. And that's where it's going to be. I think currently, the way things are currently, I think things are mostly fine. So I'm not really like on the outrage train just yet. Which doesn't sound like me, because I'm always mad about something.
That was well fought.
But
There's no one standing who might say otherwise.
Well, I'm sure there's still room.
yeah, when it gets to a point, it'll probably be too little too late or whatever, but when it gets to a point where I'm just like, okay, no, yeah, this needs to stop, it'll probably be too late, but that's at the point where I'm gonna start being that guy. And the fact that those drop RC is kind of cool.
Think what we could achieve if we honed our talents further.
The difference between beat the game and unlock this weapon and beat the game to unlock buying this weapon is quite a deep one. You need to push back now, because if you don't, by the time... this is bullshit. Yeah, exactly. You know, I know, I get that. And like, I will always...
You're welcome to take whatever you
be
like,
like an advocate
of
of microtransactions, especially in single player games, should probably be
Let us ponder how
cosmetic, if anything. If you're gonna do it, it should be cosmetic and optional.
A splendid discovery. Interesting. I shall have to inform my own master of this.
So, you know, if they're gonna do it like that. But yeah, in general, I just microtransactions just get rid of them.
Plentiful hereabouts.
Get rid of them
We could pick some
completely.
now
Fuck it.
and use them when the need arises.
Like this game doesn't need microtransactions. I don't know why they bothered putting them in. Like, and I know the when we were talking about this before, Frost, the other Frost, not the Frost that's currently here, said, oh, people don't always have free time or whatever to, you know, play or something like that. And it's like, well, you know.
Really? There are secrets around every corner.
That's,
I've a feeling 'tis best left untraveled.
my opinion, not a good excuse. That's an interesting way of putting it, yeah. I see what you mean. I mean, that kind of makes it sound like a bad thing, when just because a game is long, you know, it shouldn't matter. Like, if, like, it's the same argument that I gave for
You are in need of healing. Allow me.
games not putting in an easy mode, right? When we were talking about this before with the whole Elden Ring stuff. Like, it seems kind of gatekeepy, I guess. But, like, there are some things that just aren't for some people, you know? Like, or even the people saying to put a real-time mode into Baldur's Gate 3 or whatever. Some things just aren't for people, you know? Like, if a game is too hard, it's too hard. You either can't beat it or you don't play it, you know? Like, and it's the same with games that are too long. Like, if a game is going to take you 100 hours to beat and you can only play 2 hours a day, and that's how long it's going to take. Like, and if that's not something that you're prepared for going in, then the game's just not for you. I think there's too much emphasis being placed on what's the word I'm looking for? Not inclusivity. Maybe that is the word that I'm looking for. There's too much of an emphasis being placed on everything needs to be accessible for everyone. And sometimes I just don't think that's the case. I personally don't think it's a big deal. Deus Ex Mankind Divided added stuff like purchasable levels, and none of that affected the game at all. Effectively, every example out there shows the game's integrity wasn't touched to include the microtransactions. See, I was going to use Deus Ex as an example as well of a game that not so much started this trend, but like, I think that was the first big one where there was pushback that I heard of, where people were like, why the fuck is this in here? I remember seeing a Twitter thing, or maybe it was like a YouTube or like in a VOD or something, but Carnage was saying stuff like, it becomes a bit of an issue when you start to think, okay, how many level up kits, because it was the Praxis kits, right? How many practice kits did they take out of the game that were there before in order to make selling them more viable? And when you start to think about that, and if it gets to that kind of stage, then that's when it starts to get a bit hairy. Marvel's Avengers did a big gigantic XP nerf the week before they started selling XP boosters. Ah, yeah. There's a difference between the game as long and the game is padded. They can make a game a grindy, bloated shitfest and then charge you to skip the grind and bloat. They don't have an incentive to fix the bloat. True. I think it's okay to want more accessibility in games. I mean, yeah, accessibility in games is fine. But there's a difference between, like, There's a difference between accessibility when it comes to I can't play this because I'm colorblind or have one hand or need to use the controller with my feet kind of thing. Like, there's a difference between that and, oh, I'm not good enough at this game to finish it. Like, a game being too difficult to finish it is not an accessibility issue. Oh god, I can't believe. I nearly just skill issued my fucking hypothetical situation here. Oh god.
Skill issue.
Yeah, that one. Part of why the Mankind Divided stuff was got pushed back is because you redeemed it per playthrough. Wait, so if I redeemed one of those level up kits and then started a new playthrough, I wouldn't have that level up kit again? I would need to buy another one? Okay, that's fucked up. If you're gonna put a microtransaction like that in your game, then I own that now. That's mine. I get that every playthrough. Every new playthrough I do.
How tranquil.
For the rest of time.
Endearing creatures compared to the monsters we often face.
Like, that's the least I would expect from a microtransaction like that. The least I expect is to be able to access that every playthrough. Like, the Tales of games does the same thing, right? They have, like, microtransactions for gold, materials, level ups, that kind of thing. But those are, you buy them and then they're yours forever.
Load off so soon? We've only just rested. 'Tis well to be prepared.
So,
Over-preparation.
you know, it's
One of us can be friends.
still obviously not great, but I'll tell you what, those level up boosters came in real handy when I was playing Tales of Arise. Because I was just getting so unbelievably frustrated with that game towards the end.
Twould seem our foe has lost their vim. Ha! They don't stand a chance against us now.
Strike fast and true, and our quarry shall fall.
Alright, where'd that griffin go? Oh, it's over it. Way finally got one. 7,000 XP? Jesus.
I've got a good feeling about this one.
Not more with that type of thinking personally, though. We're gonna make some noise about this because someday someone will do something crazy, even though this developer didn't do the crazy
What
thing.
could yon chest
We should be speaking
hiding?
out on the developers
I
that
must
actually crossed the
know.
line.
Let us hope your curiosity will be rewarded.
Well, It's a bit like it does kind of feel a little bit like Minority Report, right? Like the whole pre-crime thing, being arrested because you were about to commit a crime. Is it
Lucky us. That's worth taking.
like correct to do that? Like, should somebody get called out for not doing a thing that somebody else might do later? Does seem a little bit weird to do that. The reason I do not is because it's an industry full of rat fuck sons of bitches looking for every chance to be rat fuck sons of bitches, and until they have consistently proven they will not ruin their games to wring an extra nickel out of you, they will not get the benefit of the doubt. Yeah, I mean, that's fair. Over the last, like, what, 20 years, I want to say? Basically since the, what, 360 generation? Yeah, probably since the 360, I would say. There's been a constant...
Our little band has come to feel like a family.
Like,
Would that we could continue our journey together forevermore. But a time
not so
may
much
come when we
decline,
must part.
but there's a lot to look at and unpack there and go, okay, yeah,
During my
there's a
travels around the
history
Rift, I
of
learned a Canaanian
scummy
village in
behavior
Texas.
that's just gotten
Shall I
worse.
take us there?
So it is a little bit difficult to start giving people the benefit of the doubt. See, okay, this guy is. All right.
I will protect you. The arisen had been drenched.
I've been drenched.
Let my magic grant you an elemental being.
I think I need to cut the tail off, and then they're easier to kill. Luckily, cutting the tail off seems to be really easy. Okay, it looks like I can get back up over there. So that's good. The level boosters got me the plat in Yakuza. Oh, there you go. I read an article recently about the vast difference in reception between the Apple Watch and the Apple Vision. The super short version is when the watch happened, people trusted the tech industry. They've built the last 20 years making dumb bullshit that sucks and ruining everything, so nobody trusts them anymore, and that lack of goodwill is reflected in the Vision's reception. Possibly. As long as we, as collective gamers, value graphical improvement and fidelity over everything else, we're going to be on the losing side. Developers are just spending too much money on games. Well, yeah, I said this a couple of days ago when I was talking about the trailer for that new Marvel game.
What a team we make, Arisen.
Marvel, was it Marvel 1943 or something? And there's people, it's literally just a cinematic. No gameplay whatsoever, it's just a cinematic. And people were hamming it up, right? Saying, oh my god, look how amazing this looks. And it's shit like that that is making games cost 2, 3, 400 million, and it's just making it to the point where making a video game is an unsustainable industry. Because the fucking everybody's so hyper focused on how a game looks rather than, you know, prioritizing what's actually important. Is the game good? Is the game fun? Actually, you know what? Even good is less of a requirement these days. Just, is the game fun should be the most important thing.
There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager. I say we...
Game prices going up, quality going down. I don't think it's necessarily a case of quality going down. It's just a case of the prices are going up because the games are costing more to make. Because
has aught yonder caught your eye?
Ooh, half plate armor. Because executives, I don't know, live on Twitter, and people on Twitter only care about how good a game looks. I mean, look at the shit that Rise of the Ronin was getting when, you know, gameplay trailers for that released. And people on Twitter were criticizing it, saying, look at this thing, it looks like a fucking PS3 game. And it's like, what the fuck do you want? Like, people piss me off. War Fortress? Fuck. What are you going to say about Nintendo, but they really seem to be approaching game development from the way that seems to have the most balance? Yeah. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, I'm saying all of this kind of stuff about, like, you know, graphics shouldn't be the most important thing. We shouldn't be focusing on or whatever. But then on the flip side of that, I'm also refuse to play Switch games because they look like ass. But mostly it's a performance issue when it comes to the Switch, for example, because I mean, I think the last game I played was Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, and holy shit, that should not have been that bad. I saw a thing about that, how the 5 people that made the original Super Mario Brothers, 4 of them worked on Super Mario Brothers Wonder. Oh, really? Oh, that's cool. They still work there. That's impressive. Well, I mean, like, with all of the layoffs and everything that's been happening recently, right? People always go back to that time, what was it, when Nintendo were like really in the shit, and instead of laying people off, whoever was in charge at the time took like a what was it, like a 75% pay cut in order to keep all of the employees. Yet you have a fucking, I don't know, EA having to lay off like 1,600 people or whatever, yet the big boss in charge is going to get like 200 million in bonuses. Like, the fuck is that shit?
Harm you.
Oh no, I know what example I was looking for. I think it was the Blizzard one from a couple of years ago, where they had to where they laid off like 400 people or 500 people or whatever it was, and then big old Bobby got like 300 million in bonuses. That's what I was thinking of.
I hope you weren't expecting mercy.
Big Bob.
Let my magic imbue your weapon with the fury of the elements.
There's an ox cart, right? Where is this going from? And where is it going? Is there a town over here? I think there might be a town over here. Or maybe it's coming from here. Because this one goes to Melv. I actually don't know where this ox cart goes. After the Wii U did poorly, the executives took pay cuts rather than fire people because they needed those people to right the ship. And also shit canning people would devastate morale among those who marine. I mean, exactly, yeah. Like, that is, in my opinion, the correct approach. And I think that's probably an opinion that should be shared by everybody. The only people who don't share that opinion, probably the executives that don't do that. Alright, who we got this time?
I enjoy tackling fierce foes and prefer combat's thrills to gathering items.
Ace.
I am confident and may act independently.
So this is another mage. Level 28. Defeat a golem. What can you do? Oh, they're a rank 2 sorcerer as well. Wait, they max ranked this. So max rank is 9. I thought it was 8. Interesting. Okay. High 11, high frigga, ice affinity, high flagration, magic bolt, anodyne, focus spell, quick spell, levitate. Organs to stamina, recovery speed. I mean, is this one gonna be better than who I have right now? Level 26. Probably. They're probably better.
The sun climbs high.
I'm gonna add you to my favorites. And then I'm gonna take all your items off. Gonna grab these. Yeah, and then I'm gonna
I
take
see you recognise my worth, Arisen.
So you recognize my worth, Arisen. And then we're gonna dismiss Seal.
Suppose I should.
See ya, Seal.
At least I go knowing I fought to the best of my ability. I see the.
There we go. Alright, cool. Got a new mage. It's not as easy to fire people in Japan as it is in the United States. Layoffs are illegal outside of we will go out of business if we don't do this. Oh. I've been saying this for a while, but we in the United States are just waiting for all the old people to die. Give it another 10 to 30 years and we can probably start making a difference. I don't know about that. I think you may be putting a little bit too much faith in the current generation.
My eyes deceive me. There's something down there.
Wait, there's something down there? Where? I came down here. If there's now nothing down here, I'm gonna be mad about it.
I thought you might like this, so I picked it up. Here you go.
Okay, I was lied to. There's nothing down there. I like how
Standing here, eh?
I like how the pawn that I just dismissed, you know, it's just like, okay, I found somebody better, fuck off now. They just have to like solemnly walk away. They don't even like disappear back into the rift. Look at her, she's just like, okay, I guess I'll walk back. Except in 20 years, you'll be arguing with the young generation why it's unacceptable to legally name their child as Gyat Rizzler. Current generation understands what the internet is. It's the start we need. Possibly. Secret token.
Let us ponder how best to proceed.
Oh god, that voice is gonna get annoying. I don't need to know. What? She came back! She couldn't handle the fight against these goblins. This side of the river, so I think we go up here and then like back around here, down here, and then we'll go back across here and over here. And we'll probably go back to town.
That's something.
So the pawn you dismissed walked away and stumbled into goblins, which you now have to fight? Yes. Yes, she was walking away. She got into a fight with some goblins, couldn't handle it, so ran back towards me for some reason. Even though she could definitely have handled it.
Slimes! This'll put me off my dinner!
Slimes, this'll put me off my dinner. Oh, I actually found out something interesting. I really want to unlock that Warfarer vocation, though I don't know how to do it. Because I saw a thing the other day, and by the other day I mean yesterday, that said that if you're the Warfarer, it levels all of your vocations at the same
Pat
time.
on the back.
Like
no
all
doubt
of
this
them.
triumph will spur us into the next.
All of the ones that you have unlocked will level all at once while you're using it. Even if you only have like 3 equipped, it levels all of them. And I'm like, that would make things so much simpler. Let me just do that. Okay, I'm still going the right way. I don't want to go left here. Here I want to go right.
Sword strikes true. Ooh, I can't wait to find out what's inside.
Oh. Okay, so we have another cave here. Hidden cavern.
There's a cave near here that you haven't explored yet. I found out about it in another world. Shall I show it to you?
Oh, she found out about it in another world. Ah. Interesting. So whoever's using my pawn,
Ingredients are plentiful here.
the fact that anybody's using my
we can pick
pawn
some
is
now and use them when the need arises.
pretty cool. Because they're like, I didn't customize my pawn at all.
Is there no getting to this
Oh
door?
god. Oh god. Yeah, I'm surprised anybody would just take a default looking pawn and be like, yeah, that one.
It is an item of exceptional rarity. I cannot wait to tell my own master of its existence.
Okay, so we can't get in there. 'Cause that's locked from the other side.
At last! The moment I've been waiting for. Allow me to gather this up.
What just happened?
Just what we
I just exploded. Okay, and let's not go down there. Others prefer Asmongold to follow them around. Who would do that?
Is this a challenge arisen to see who can keep pace?
No time to catch your breath. Try to keep up.
I want... I know I'm probably going to regret this. I think I'm about to drop down that hole. Maybe not. Maybe this leads to the same thing.
Excellent. Just what I was hoping for.
That's... Okay. How do I survive that drop? That is the question.
I can attack at a moment's notice, Master. Shall I assist?
No. No, there is not.
You would have me lead. Consider it done.
Yeah, but lead by jumping down there. You're a mage. You have levitation. Actually, you know what? You guys wait here. Do I still have wake stones on me? Okay, I do have wake stones. Oh. Wait, I have an idea. Okay, this is gonna... Okay, that didn't work. What I'm gonna try and do is I'm gonna try and use that dash attack to see if I can use it to break my fall. Because I'm pretty sure this attack can be used in the air. This one. Okay, it can be used in midair. Can I use it to... No. Apparently, if you're falling, and that's all you're doing. You know what? That went about as I expected.
Skeletons!
What?
Soldiers of bone!
Well, now I can't get out. Because I'm encumbered, so I'm going to have to transfer some stuff over. I did just get a new sorcerer's staff, so I can hand that over. It's worse. Of course it is. Oh, you picked up this. Let's combine some items. Can I combine this with anything? Oh, I can combine this with oily slime to make a lantern. Not bad. And then lantern oil with that to make a tarring arrow. Okay, now the question is, how do I do this part? Because there's a chest
We're to
there.
break it. It shan't be from this side.
It shan't
So
be
it
from
goes.
this side. So there's got to be like a part of a wall or the floor that I can break through. Probably. Maybe there's another entrance.
An appropriate choice arisen. I'll gladly take the lead.
I wasn't really talking to you, but right. Wait, I wonder if I can use an explosive to break it. Nope. Yeah, I don't see anything that could be broken to get me down there.
Master, 'twould be prudent to rid yourself of any excess items.
It would be prudent.
Let us make haste
you
for
to
the
shut the
nearest
fuck
town. I'd rather sell our pickings at market than toss them aside.
Alright. Time to leave, I guess. I can't figure out how to get down there. May just be a case of another entrance somewhere.
I've got a good feeling about this one.
Though it doesn't look like it either. That's annoying. We'll go this way.
Let the elements empower your strike.
Yeah, we go this way around. Little lake.
And I take the rest.
Why can't I get in there? I can get in here.
Little blighter.
Be they friend? Clearly not.
You cannot be too careful.
Silver Reef?
I have the same spell and will overwhelm our foe without divine magic.
Alright.
Haven't you a lantern arisen?
What do I need a lantern for?
If we're to destroy this, 'twill have to be from the other side. I am sorely disappointed.
Wait, destroy what? Oh, wait, can we get it in there from somewhere else? Oh.
Yon chest lies maddeningly close. One could almost think this was done to vex us.
I don't think I can hit that from here with this long range thing. Oh my god, what a shot. What a shot. I can't aim these bolts. Oh, the fact that I managed to do that. Whew. What's in here? A howling hood.
His armor's seen better days.
United bitter grit to chill our foes to the bone.
12,000 gold? God damn. And a ferry stone?
Lucky us. That's worth taking.
Hello, Ian. What this game needs is to take a page from Dungeon Siege and Torchlight and give you a pet. You can load all your dumb bullshit on the pet. That would be nice. That would certainly be nice. Okay, so there's a chest up there.
You would have me lead.
I would have you
Consider it done.
get your ass up there is what I would do. What? Okay, that's weird. So if I can jump up here. Not quite what I was intending, but alright.
Tis a ladder. Shall we see where it leads? Perhaps new discoveries await us above.
Ah.
Oh! I'd not have thought we'd find one here. The thrill of discovery never gets old. Huh. I'll have to remember to tell my own master about this.
Person needs to take a page from Armored Core and have some sick ass robots. You know what's really annoying? Since playing Armored Core, all I want now is a new Armored Core. That game was so good. No, I will not play Armored Core 4. No, I will not play Armored Core for answer.
let me be the one to collect it.
Because that's definitely what was about to come up. Yeah. Ugh. Oh, damn. Super close on the spell check. Alright, let me show you how it's done real quick while I'm about to make camp. Let me show you how you do this.
Incendiary.
Alright, I'm out already. This is easy. Incendiary. Okay.
Weaponry. A noun meaning weapons. Weaponry. A noun meaning weapons. Weaponry.
It's weapon.
A noun meaning weapons. Weaponry.
It's weaponary, right? Weaponary? Oh god. How am I doing this badly on the easy ones? I think it's that. It's not that.
Closed. Adjective.
Alright. Back to the game. Oh, you can cook dried meat as well. Alright, I haven't seen the dried meat yet. I've seen Scrag of Beast, I've seen the beast steak. What happens if we cook dried meat? Okay, it's not quite as nice looking as the steaks.
Visions of roast meat will dance in my...
Oh well.
Closed. Adjective meaning not open.
I could have sworn there was an A there in weaponry. Weaponary. I don't know.
L. A noun meaning any of numerous voracious, elongate, snake-like bony fishes, order Anguilliforms, that have a smooth slimy skin, lack pelvic fins, and have the median fins confluent around the tail. The word la from Middle English originated from the Old English term il. L.
It's just saying L, but I assume it means eel, right? Okay.
Crouched.
Crouched.
Fenestrated.
Fuck me. Fenestrated. Maybe it's not double N. It was probably double N.
Freegan. A noun.
Freegan? What the fuck are these words?
Freegan. A noun meaning an activist who scavenges for free food, as in waste receptacles at stores and restaurants, as a means of reducing consumption of resources. Freegan. A noun meaning an activist who scavenges for free...
Okay.
Caroling. A verb meaning to sing especially in a joyful manner. Caroling. A verb meaning to sing especially in a joyful manner. Caroling.
Caroling?
A verb meaning to sing especially in a joyful manner.
Caroling? Okay.
Akimbo. A adjective or adverb meaning having the hand on the hip and the
Akimbo.
elbow turned...
Thank you, Call of Duty. The only reason I know how to spell akimbo is the only context I've ever seen the word akimbo used is the weapon perk in Call of Duty that lets you dual wield running around with dual 1887 shotguns. Oh, those were the days.
Duress. a noun meaning forcible restraint or restriction.
Duress? Yeah.
Loop, a noun meaning a small magnifier used especially by jewelers and watchmakers.
Oh,
Derived from-
this one. Oh. Yeah, it's... Oh, fuck. Fast builder. What is that? Cooney loader? If you play Magic the Gathering, you know all about duress. What do you know about Thoughtseize?
Loop,
I don't know how to spell this. Okay, it turns out I do know how to spell this. Alright, this is the one that Ian got wrong. So, let's see if I can get this.
Puree, a noun meaning a seasoned butter sauce, as for fish, flavored with white wine, shallots, and vinegar or lemon juice. The term originates from French, translating directly to white butter. Puree.
Puree? No, I'm not going to get this. I don't know. I'm going outside the box. Puree. Ah. Yamo. Hello.
Disconcerting.
Disconcert.
Permanence. I should know this because of the Yu-Gi-Oh card Infinite Impermanence. But I don't know it. So I'm going to go for this. Permanence. Sure. Wait. Appendectomy. No, that's not right. Nah, knew it wasn't. Have I played the Dogma yet? Yes. Okay. Oh, it's fenestrated. Feninstrate. Why did I write feninstrated? Why did I do that? There's no T in it. Okay. Yeah, I was never going to get Bure. Wait a minute. Nem, how did you get Bure? Appendectome. Oh, it was 2 P's. Okay. And then it was OM. Oh, of course it's OMY. Ah. Damn it. Oh, that's the one that you got wrong? Oh, you're right. Oh yeah, we all got the same one wrong. Okay. But then I also got appendectomy wrong. And Ian also got caroling wrong? Did you put 2 L's? Two L's. Yeah. Wataku, hello. How was it since it's getting slaughtered in reviews? Yeah, I think it's good.
Head tonight, for all
I'm
I've
really
done
enjoying it.
myself. I quite agree. Best we recuperate our strength
Which
before we
is
set off again.
interesting considering how much I disliked the first one. Well, maybe how much I disliked the first one is a little harsh.
This isn't much of an adventure if all we do is make camp.
I understand
Just
the
couldn't get on
inclination
with it
arisen.
in certain parts,
Camping
but
is
no,
one of
I'm really
life's
enjoying this
simple
one.
Pleasures after all.
Yeah. Nobody is more surprised than I am that I'm playing this
There are
over
useful
Rise of the
ingredients
Ronin.
to be gathered here, I'll wager. I say we collect as much as we can carry.
We're in fine form. Although, sorry to have challenged us.
Try not to get hit, lest all that vim go to waste.
But the thing is, I've not really
You are mighty indeed, Arisen.
encountered the problems that other people are.
Very well, I hope. Might you be willing to lend a hand?
Yeah, I'm not really experiencing those same issues. And I'm not gonna refund and not play a game just because it has microtransactions in that I will never buy. How old is my CPU? Like, 4 or 5 years at this point, something like that. I think I've got an i9 9900X, I think is the one that I have. I mean, people could not buy it, but people just want to be mad about something these days, so... Naval ships? I'd like you to accompany me, see that I arrive safely where I'm bound. Would you be willing? Sure.
Appreciate it.
Last time this took me to... You want to go there? And we're here? Oh my god. Wow, luckily it looks like there's just a big main road. Maybe it's not that. Hang on, let me have a look. I can actually have a look at the parts on my account. Let's have a look. It is a Oh, no, that's my dad's laptop. Where is it? Yeah, it's an Intel i9 9900X. Garrison Archangel. Oh, it looks like a looks like some sort of spiritual successor to Custom Robo. Main designer said traveling is fun, so get to it. No fast travel needed ever in any game ever, according to him. That's not what he said. He didn't quite say no fast travel needed ever in any game ever. What he actually said was, if you need fast travel in your game is probably boring. Something like that. Your CPU has onboard hardware assisted DRM support. Wait, it does? I'll be honest. I don't even know what that means.
Ooh, I can't wait to find out what's inside.
What's inside was an apple. Are you happy now? Are you happy you used your big lightning attack to fucking find me an apple in a crate? Oh, missed! Luckily, this guy's weak to ice. And
Let us pick ourselves up, dust ourselves off, and try not to slip up again.
location ranked up again. Okay, I need to remember to come back here at some point, which I think I might just walk out of the main town once I've gone over here and used a ferry stone to get back. If you ever feel the need to fast travel, his game is boring, according to his own words. We were actually talking about this yesterday, and I think Umbral said that it's not a case of whether exploring and traversal is fun or whatever. It's a case of, oh, the place I have to get to is over the other side of the map. And it's not a case of getting there, it's a case of just being there. So your game can be as fun as you want, but if I need to go to the other side of the map, I just want to be there. I'm replaying Skyrim with fast travel locked to the wagon only. Oh, damn. I just wish that the fast travel in this game wasn't locked behind a consumable item. You know what I mean? Like, I've only unlocked 2 fast travel points so far. This one and this one. Which means that if I want to go all the way over here, I just have to hoof it. And it's kind of frustrating. I mean, I guess I can take an ox cart to here.
Onward,
But,
I say.
yeah, I don't know. It's only exploring the first few times. After that, it's commuting, and commuting sucks. That's true. Did I say I9 90? No, 9900X. No, 1. 9900X. That one from like 4 years ago or something. 4 or 5 years ago. Because my PC is 4 or 5 years old,
Now,
and
this is a good find.
I haven't upgraded
Perhaps
any of the
fortune has
parts
deigned-
since I got it.
to aid us at last. I'll
I noticed there's a
harvest what I
distinct
can
lack of
should it
swapping
please you.
over to garrisons. So you can, in fact, come at me. Oh. Yeah. Shocking, that. Wait, where am I going? Okay, so I can't cross that bridge. So yeah, we want to just keep going this way. The guy's still following me, right? Yeah.
To battle already?
The hell are you
Much for
doing?
a break.
Try not to get hit, lest all that vim go to waste.
I've got you. Use this chance to recover.
You!
Me? Where are you guys going?
Fascinating way to end a foe. This will serve for a fine tale when I rejoin my master beyond the limit.
Oh,
Surely not.
didn't realize there was a slime here. High five! I picked up a little plant and now I'm encumbered. Alright, time to give all of this stuff to Ace. Now you can be encumbered. Doesn't encumber us.
Oxen are to be found here, of all places. Such beasts are a fair source of meat when rations are lacking.
Convenience is nice. People don't have to use it if they don't want. Yeah. It's probably true. Okay, we're literally just gonna go drop this guy off by following this road. You know what's funny? I think I mentioned this before, but I've been putting some somewhat serious thought into playing MS Saga again to do the extra dungeon. That game was so much fun. You know what game I'm also really in the mood to play? I don't know why I really want to play it, but for some reason I really want to play God Hand. Haven't really seen anything in this game where you think to yourself, this benefits from not having fast travel. Yeah. Like I said, I think people just complain for the sake of complaining sometimes. And then people will have to try and defend themselves.
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts. We could pick some now and use them when the need arises.
And the design is go back and forth across the map in the same quest and you're kind of pushing it. Just happen to have this token to fast travel available for a mere $4.99. But also, you know, available in-game for in-game money at a reasonable price. Obviously, you got to do a God Hand playthrough where you keep the kick me sign until the credits roll. I don't know what that means. The kick me sign? I think I'm pretty sure some emulators have started incorporating achievements built into the emulator, which I think is kind of cool.
Close off.
You're going to regret that. You're going to regret that.
Ooh, I'm gonna regret what? The hell is this guy's problem? Just get your ox cart out of here. Oh, it's a no-hit run? Okay, yeah, that's not happening. It's poetic how the developer has some sort of disdain towards fast travel and then adds it as a microtransaction. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that wasn't him. I'm pretty sure he doesn't have any say in what microtransactions do and don't get added to the game.
Waiting for. Allow me to gather these up.
You have to remember who's actually in charge when it comes to making games. Slate-coloured horn. Oh, don't tell me that bridge is out and I need to cross there. Oh, don't do this to me. Not after I've come all this way. Okay, I want to go this
I
way.
spy the remains of an ox cart. Do the fiends of this world hold nothing sacred?
Be on your guard, lest we meet a similar fate. No room for carelessness.
Okay. As a consumer, I don't care who made the wheels of the car and who made the steering wheel. It's just a car to me. I don't think that analogy works in that situation. We've all been around the block enough to know it's not always the publisher who wants to screw things up. We've witnessed multiple instances of EA keeping their distance. Bundy's just adding things to Destiny 2
about you,
because they
Master,
could
but
rather than
I'm
Activision
worn
pushing
out.
for it.
Mightn't we have a rest before pressing on?
Maybe. don't run off with
Am I the only one
whoever
getting
that
knocked
is.
about? This brute has quite the temper. A reckless opponent makes for easy prey. Fear not, 'tis well in hand. You must spare no effort against this foe, lest you suffer bitter defeat.
Count on me to keep you safe. Move and quick! Right.
The enemy's movement has grown sluggish. Recklessness has done them no favors. They ought to preserve their strength. I shall lead the charge.
Got him.
Well aimed strike, right where it hurts.
Oh.
Want to hold that
There we
light
go.
master fighting on enemy. Can't have our bows using it against us.
Ba-dum. Don't know what an ogre spur is, but I got 3 of them.
Come to think of it, we're all of differing vocations. What is that? A tower? Nay, a statue?
From this distance, I cannot be sure. We shall have to make our way over to it.
What's the point of having several health meters on top of each other? What do you mean?
Fine display of skill.
What do you mean having health meters on top of each other? Oh, you mean like why does the guy have 3 health bars?
Over so soon. Why, we seem to
I
have
think
come
it has something to do with
through unscathed.
um
Well, I'm sure there's still room for improvement.
nobody wants to see a health bar go down super slowly, right? Like, think about it, like, when you play a Souls game, or like something like Elden Ring or whatever. Nobody wants to go into a fight under-leveled, not realizing they're under-leveled and go, oh, I do 100 damage to this guy, I've done a pixel of damage to him. Nobody wants that. So... I think having 3 health bars set up in that way is fine.
Feast your eyes on this.
These harpies are definitely tankier than the other ones. Because before, this ranged attack was taking them down in one burst. But now I'm having to do 3. Yeah, I think maybe I'm in an area of the game I'm slightly under-leveled for. Or maybe I'm at level. Maybe I'm over-leveled for the starting area. Division 2 players say otherwise, give them all the bullet sponges.
I've got a good feeling about this one.
Funny thing is, I don't mind bullet sponges.
There's helpful magic to cast and warn off.
Well, at least there's nothing like inherently wrong with bullet sponge type stuff. Should play. I'm not gonna play Bullet
Smashing
Witch.
success.
Would that we might always be so in step, eh? Did anyone else see that? Aught catches the light. And let us ponder how best to proceed.
Okay, so there's a. Ah, there is. Secret.
Last,
Nice.
I thought we'd never find one.
At least all our efforts weren't for naught.
Huh. I'll have to remember to tell my own master about this.
Yes. Yes, you shall. Okay, only a little bit further to go. Hopefully there's actually going to be like a town or a city or something close by that I can interact with. Is this a bad guy?
This spell
Ah!
will empower you with elemental magic.
Aught like a curative to fill one with vim.
Can't fucking tell who's a bad guy and who's not. Yeah, that lightning spell, it's a bit much, isn't it? Yeah, when I'm outside like this, it's not too bad. Like Desert Online, you don't even have a health bar the first time you fight a mob until you learn more about it. See, that as a mechanic I think is really cool. Because like the first time you fight something, why would you know how much health it has? I actually like that as a mechanic.
There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager. I say we collect as much as we can carry.
Oh, okay. Yeah, there is, there's definitely a town here. Holy shit. What are you shooting?
Say, you wouldn't happen to have seen a pretty stone lying about, would you? One befitting the name the Jadeite Orb.
Can't say that I
I was
have.
delivering it, and if Master Everard should find out, he'd wring my neck. There's no exaggeration. He's had people killed before, more than a few at that. To be quite truthful, I'd intended to sell off the Jadeite Orb and quit this place for good. Working under a man such as him, I'd only get chewed up till he decided to spit me out. Unless you were to find it for me. Would you, sir?
Find it yourself.
Oh, pray do a poor man a kindness.
Appreciate it.
It was even harder going than I'd feared, and if you hadn't come along, I'd not have stood a chance.
Token of my appreciation.
Sure.
Jadeite orb could be anywhere now. Perchance we ought to speak with someone who has experience.
Oh, now what? Okay, where are we? Oh, Checkpoint Rest Town. Settlement on the Vermund-Batal border. Okay, that's not a timed quest, is it? No. What does that little hand symbol with the 2 in it mean? I don't know what that means. I thought it meant main quest, but it might not be.
Maybe I'll keep right here.
What the hell is this?
Have you need of me?
Dante?
Things will sort themselves out.
Greetings, sir. And we see a great many customers given our location. So
Okay, so that's the tavern.
Have you come from Vernworth?
What the hell's this?
How are things there? The ancient battleground to the north is overrun with hordes of felled beasts, and so little are survivors anticipated that you'll find not even a checkpoint here. In times past, 'twas safe enough a night, when the monsters sleep. But no longer. Since a few days past, skeletons and phantoms have made this their nightly battleground. 'Tis nigh impassable now. It could be that aught's befallen the cenotaph. I'd heard the spirits had calmed somewhat since 'twas erected. Say, if I cannot dissuade you from traversing the ancient battleground, would you consider passing by the cenotaph and making sure aught's aright with it?
Sure, I guess. Okay, so we've got a scrap store, Asian Guild, Smithy. Go check out the scrap store. I want to know what that is. What up?
Welcome, sir. Contrary to the name, this little shop of mine deals in naught but the finest treasures. If you think me a liar, then buy something and see the truth for yourself.
I can request a forgery. I can buy a Wakestone shard and a Fairy Stone. Beastron mask. A mask made from beastron fur of such intricate craftsmanship that a human can pass for a beastron while wearing it. Oh, there's the Jadeite orb. On the transference of souls 2, the second pair of grimoires bearing of ancient magic. When reunited with its twin, it grants access to a forgotten spell. Sure, I'll take that. I'll take this. I'll buy these 2 as well. You know what? Give me the mask as well. Why not? Who knows? Maybe I'll need to be a beastron at some point. No, I
On
would
the
not.
transference of souls, it is not like to do much harm on its own, but when combined with its twin, the first volume, 'tis potent indeed. Take care how you use it, sir.
Okay, I can request a
I see
forgery.
you desire one of my masterpieces. Very well.
So what, I can just make a forgery of something? Huh. You can't do it for armor and stuff. I can forge the Jade... Oh, I could forge the Jadeite orb and give him a forgery. No, I won't do that.
Hope to see you again.
You can have forgeries made at the scrap store. Simply bring along the item you wish to have a duplicate of, pay the fee, and wait a few days for the merchant to complete your order. The forgery will be identical to the genuine article in appearance, but will not necessarily share its function. From time to time, the scrap store may have a selection of special finds available for purchase. If there's an item you have lost or discarded that you long to recover, don't lose heart. There's a chance that it may have found its way here onto the scrap store's shelves.
Jadeite orb is safely in hand.
And that's kind of cool. Okay, so up here, this is the Vocation Guild, I think.
Welcome, sir. After all,
Welcome, sir.
'tis folly to linger on a single...
Okay, so we can buy some new skills. Am I using this? This is the shield, right? I'm not using this. Am I using this? Yes. What's the upgraded version? Oh, it inflicts magic damage as well. Unto... Oh, this move. How can you upgrade this move? Oh, it leaves the user less vulnerable when activated and consumes less stamina. Oh my god. Fires the magic stored within the duospear in a high-speed blast, consumes stamina while readying, and fills it with magic inflicting harm relative to the amount of stamina consumed. Press the assigned button to ready the duospear, hold left trigger to maintain the stance, and release to fire. That sounds like it could be cool. Consume health and stamina to instantly charge for bending bolt to maximum. Nah. 2,500? Augments your strength during the day and your magic at night. So my strength goes up during the day and my magic goes up at night. That's pretty cool. I'll take that. Alright, what can you learn? High Salamander. High Thundermine. High Hagol. Increases the range and debilitation's duration. Yeah, we'll grab that. Seism. Sends eruptions of stone high into the air, dealing physical damage, especially effective against targets resistant to magic. Oh, it's like an earth geyser type thing. Prescient Flare. Fixes a target with a magical orb that explodes after a time if it is attacked. Striking the orb adds more explosions and makes them more powerful. Orb fades if not attacked for a period of time. Oh, that's kind of cool. Yeah, we'll take that. And then we'll equip that there instead of Decanter. Knockdown resist, sure.
vocation when there are so many exciting methods of combat to be tried. How goes the collection?
I will give you 6 tokens. So I'm 8 away from these dousing spikes.
Made any progress? Always a pleasure. Well met, sir. How might I be of service?
Isn't it about time we had ourselves a meal? Oh,
Well, hello there, sir.
Wow,
What can I do
hello
you
there.
for? Not that I really need to ask. Oh, there's always demand for weapons, particularly near the border, where quarrels occur every other day.
Almace, a frost-crusted sword. Daggers. Oh, there's the Bardiche daggers that I was using. Oh, there's the Life Taker that I have. Flamberge. Ooh, Plucked Heart. That is very nice. But what about... Wait, you don't have... You don't have any Mystic Spear stuff? You suck. Eye patch. So I can wear the eye patch, and I can wear this Dawn hood. I can wear this Dominion armor, but it's kind of whatever. Blade wielders. Oh, I think this is what I have already. I have the upgraded version. Stylish boots. Slightly boosts max stamina, slightly increases the maximum amount, and reduces sleep.
Do come again?
Do come again. Oh, I can't wear this. Goblin Bane. Oh yeah, you have my half plate.
Helmet, sir. How's the day treating you then?
So that's the tavern. Okay. Oh no, the tavern, the inn's over there. Okay. Yeah, we want to go to the inn. So I really need to deposit some of my stuff.
Oi, you there! You've just arrived in town, haven't you? I don't
What
mean
is this,
to pry,
dead hand?
Only it's my grandson, a boy by the name of Rog. He's gone missing. Pray tell, have you seen the lad?
Oh yeah, that does not look like a game I would ever play.
Morris, I've just found out Roger's been abducted by beasts.
What? No! How can that be?
I've just heard news. Rog was seen being dragged off by wolves.
Oh, my poor boy. We must go rescue him at once.
Morris, think what you're saying, friend.
Morris.
We can't go charging off after the lad. We are no match for such creatures.
Do you truly expect me to do naught but twiddle my thumbs when my only grandson's been taken from me? The soldiers won't do aught for him, will they now? Consarn it all. He's right. But what else am I to do? If I do not hasten to the poor lad's aid, who will?
I'll do it.
Do you truly mean that, sir? You will save my grandson. If you return him to me, I will be forever in your debt, stranger.
Simple conversation oft reveals what a weak...
Oh, it's a timed one. I should probably go do that.
If searching never could. Whom shall we speak with first?
Greetings.
This
You
guy.
are the Arisen, are you not? Tell me, in your comings and goings, did you happen to encounter a man by the name of Offulv? He seems
I don't
to have
think so.
vanished while in possession of a treasure known as the Jadeite
Oh,
Ore.
maybe I did then.
My fellow merchants are scouring the city for him as we speak, but have had no luck as yet. And if I may be candid, our primary concern is not the merchant, but rather the orb. 'Tis an item of precious importance to myself and my partners, you see. I must see it reclaimed, post-haste. And in my hour of need, who should wander by but the good Arisen? What say you, sir? Would you be so kind as to seek out the Jadeite Orb on my behalf? You will be rewarded handsomely for your service. Of that I can assure you. So, how goes it? Did you manage to retrieve the Jadeite orb?
Not as
Very
yet.
well. Pray continue.
Okay, I think this is the part where I'm gonna have to do the forgery thing. I think I'm down to give somebody a forgery of it. Oh, I don't think I'm going the right way. I'm trying to get to the inn so that I can deposit my stuff.
Run everywhere. You are an impatient one, Arisen.
No time to
Please, train.
Oh, I can't even use the apothecary until I've rescued this guy's grandson. I'm on a timer, but I've just got too much stuff in my inventory.
Master, a treasure chest. We shall have to find a way to reach it.
I just want to get to the... are they even going to let me through?
So, you seek to enter Batal, I presume?
Why would you put the inn on the other side of the gate?
Leave this place at once.
Oh, okay. I guess I'm not using the inn then.
A treasure chest. I can hardly wait to open it. Not all chests
panacea.
contain treasure, you know.
What do you mean? A panacea is great.
Stomach's complaining. I'll have an early
RP snare. Oh wait, actually, let me go over here, and we're gonna make a forgery of the jade orb. Right now.
Welcome. If you think me a liar, then buy something.
Quest of forgery.
I see you desire one of my masterpieces. Very well.
There's the jadeite orb there.
I shall have your order crafted in good time. Many thanks to you.
Okay. Alright, so what am I doing here?
Uncommon materials can be found here, methinks.
Well, well. That's quite a discovery.
The flowers, from what I can glean, isn't that
Isn't that unusual? Wait, I questioned Elsa.
Aye, I met Roger by the cenotaph, on the eastern side of town. He had what looked like a bundle of grass with him, only he was carrying it as though 'twere of the greatest import. When I asked what he was doing with it, he would say no more than 'twas a secret.
'Twas a secret.
So I told him to get home safe, and we parted ways. Yet no sooner had I turned my back than I heard him scream. I charged to his aid, but a wolf was already scarpering with him and its jewels. Poor lad. His cries haunt me even now. Pray help him if you can, sir.
Question Timothy.
How might I be of assistance?
Okay, you don't say anything.
There you are. Pray, tell me. Fine. If Master Everard finds out what...
Yeah.
Should you spot clearing the high roads of such but our hands are oft over. The bodies will decay over time.
Yeah, I'm just...
I would fain aid you. You'll have to excuse me.
'Tis dark as pitch, master. Pray, light your lantern afore I trip.
What for? Light your own lantern.
Could it be aught befallen the cenotaph? If I
Oh, this
cannot
is just the guy
dissuade
that
you-
wanted me to go to the cenotaph, wasn't it?
I'm just grateful.
I'm looking for someone to help me find Rog.
Poor Rog. He truly... And he's delivered me my remedies many a time. Once, he even picked some flowers on his way. Oh, I still recall his smile. Oh, Rog.
Oh, Rog. Okay, how far away are you? That's not too bad, actually. I'll save you, Rog.
Mayhap the flower beds will offer some clue as to Roger's whereabouts.
Alright, Frost. I'll see you later.
Very well. I'll guide you there directly.
Have a good night.
You're not good work. Was most effective.
Okay, neither of these two are probably Rog.
Materials such as this can be combined to craft things.
Yes, thank you,
Different
Lyra.
combinations of materials result in different creations.
Oh wait, zombies.
Be strong, Master.
No, get off me.
Protect you.
You safeguard the Arisen, and I'll handle the...
Get off me.
Overwhelm our foe with our divine magic.
Oh god, a bloater. Oh, bloody hell. So blind. No, that guy's about to explode.
Over so soon? Why? We seem to have come through unscathed.
Well, I'm sure there's still room for improvement.
Did you really need to do that?
The night sky is a balm to the battle-weary heart. 'Tis as you say.
Oh no. Okay, luckily this time I have more ways to deal long range damage.
There's a novel idea. I've never seen my own master attempt to retreat. Unbelievable.
Where'd you go? Oh, you're over there. Deaded. Okay, but where is Rog? Oh, this could be pretty good. Oh, yeah. Big upgrade to magic. Let's go. Where's Rog? Gonna be around here somewhere, right?
I can't wait to find out what's inside.
Also, I like how there were no wolves here. Just a big old lich.
An abandoned campsite, just waiting to be claimed. Night is a frightful time to be wandering about. Shall we rest here till daybreak?
There's ought to be found there. Can you not see it?
Let
Oh, I
us
see
ponder
it.
how best to proceed. Oh! I'd not have thought we'd find one here. The thrill of discovery never gets old. Huh. I'll have to remember to tell my own master about this. Take flight!
Okay, I don't really want to go that way. So I'm still looking for Rog.
I'll get that for you.
Where are you, Rog? Oh, I see. When you're going uphill, you don't recover stamina. It's something to do with these flowers, right?
Oxen! How tranquil. They are endearing creatures, compared to the monsters we oft face.
I'm not quite as nimble as I'd like to be, but I suppose that's what I get for carrying so many...
Let's combine some items. Doesn't really matter what I'm combining, I suppose. I completely forgot this was an option. Maybe I should give up some of these crafting materials. Maybe these weapons are pretty heavy.
Things
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts. We could pick some now and use them when the need arises.
Where are you getting from that? Oh, a bunch of flowers. Alright, where the hell is Rog? I think Rog is dead, you know. Rog was by the cenotaph on the eastern side of town when he was set upon by wolves. Right. And then it was something about flowers. You learned that glowing flowers bloom at night in the area. Okay. Rog tends to a flower bed on the outskirts of town. So I guess we just have to keep going. Alright. Because he doesn't seem to be here. Let's just keep going this way. Oh, skeletons are back.
No sense letting the enemy get the upper hand. An early griffin gets the worm, as they say.
Early griffin gets the worm, as they say.
Witness my magics!
Okay, so we can't get in there. We also can't go this way.
Pray, cast that magic again. Was most useful.
Yeah, it doesn't look like we can keep going. Yeah, it doesn't look like we can keep going this way. That's locked from the other side. God. Looks like the only way we can keep going is to go back this way and then round this way. Maybe it's over here somewhere. Great.
If we're to destroy this, 'twill have to be from the other side.
Oh,
I am
well then.
sorely disappointed.
Me too. Would you believe it? I'm almost constantly disappointed. What are you shooting at? I guess maybe you do recover stamina while you're running uphill. God, they're gonna make me cross this rickety bridge. Alright. Yeah, I guess I just have to follow the flowers. I want that beetle. Ah, the beetle's... no, the beetle's on this side. Alright, that beetle. Come here.
Tis rather valuable, this.
Perhaps fortune has deigned to aid us at last.
I think the more of those beetles I have, the more carry weight I have. Right? Isn't that what they are? Do I need to use it? I need to use it. Oh, I haven't been using it. Okay. That's how it works. I thought I just had to have them in my inventory. Oops. Wait, do I have two different types of fairy stone here? This isn't a real fairy stone. Where did I get this fairy stone from? This fake ass fairy stone. It doesn't do the thing. It just looks like it does the thing. I have no idea where I got that.
Look, Master, a treasure chest. We shall have to find.
I got like I got the other guy with the jade. Well, I haven't given the guy the jade yet, but I will. Yeah, I haven't got the fake jade back.
What I can, should it please you.
Okay, it looks like I can go over here. And then over here.
We're going this way now, I suppose.
Yeah.
By your will.
The Arisen is capricious indeed, but don't despair. We shall count upon your guidance when the time comes.
Hang on. Just get this. Yoink. Is that not Rog? Oh, that was Rog. Putrid cave? Don't tell me it's...
Heed your senses. If aught feels out of place, it could very well be a trap. We'll manage whatever comes. We always do. That's the spirit!
Wait, Roger's a tiny little kid?
What's going on?
The fuck are you doing out here, Rog?
I remember. The wolves. How is it I'm still alive? You saved me. Didn't you, sir? I can hardly believe it. Thank you. I would not be standing here without you. How did you know where I was? Did Grandfather request your help? I suppose he must be worried sick about me. If it's all the same to you, sir, I think I'd like to go home now.
Don't we have a report to make, Master?
So now I've got to lead him back as well. A half-full lantern and a grass-patterned camping kit, particularly sturdy against monsters that prowl. Vermundian soil. Give that to you.
I do so enjoy the smell of the forest. I suppose 'tis too much to ask that we pass through unmolested. That's just what I was thinking. Full relieved am I to greet another dawn. The threat of attack seems more manageable by daylight.
Kind of considering going over there to that little castle bit, but I'll probably leave it for now. Can always come back. I think I'm gonna need to take the ox cart back to that other place. Because it doesn't look like there's one of those port crystals here.
There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
Yeah, I'm
I
sure
say
there
we
are.
collect as much as we can carry.
Warrior with a great hammer.
Master, if you're carrying around anything you don't need, there's no time like the present to rid yourself of it.
Yeah.
Let's see. What can we do without?
Could do without more of your lip. That's what we can do without. Oh, I didn't realize how far away I was. How did I get this far away? I think it's because it was all downhill. And now that it's uphill, it feels so much further. Are you trying to kill these rats?
Surely this is a jest.
For the rotten
All that
scrag
effort
of
for
meat.
So little gain.
'Tis a dismal
Okay, we did go
feeling
in
to be
there.
disappointed so utterly.
think we searched that a little bit as well. Come on, kid. We're going.
Let me be the one to collect it.
How am I going to get a permit to get through that gate? Why is the kid stuck? Is the kid stuck on the ox cart?
Here, if you please.
Might as well take a look while you're here, eh?
There he is.
Good. We're here.
Hello, Ray. How you doing? Hey, where'd the kid go? Oh, there he is.
Got to keep it together.
Need anything?
Huh? Wait, what?
Stop by again soon.
What?
Nothing caught your eye?
Inform Morris of Roger's well-being.
Oh, that's a shame.
Rog?
Ah, there we go.
Rog, is that you, my boy?
Yeah, I'm doing all right.
Hello, grandfather.
'Tis a miracle. You're alive and in one piece. Oh, joy of joys! I thought ne'er to
Joy
lay
of
eyes on you again.
joys.
Grandfather, you're smothering me.
Oh, hush. You don't get to complain of such things after you worried me half to death.
I'm very sorry, grandfather. I didn't mean to cause you grief.
And you? Words alone will ne'er be enough to express
Let me guess,
the
20%
depth of my
discount.
gratitude. I pray, take this. 'Tis naught but a trifle in comparison to your kindness, but I hope you will accept it all the same. Thank you, sir.
Thank you for saving me.
11,000 gold. Morning, Shakilia. How you doing?
Your current vocation is ill-suited to wielding a bow, Master. That's just what I was thinking.
Alright, it's time to take all the stuff off. Oh, I can't. Give me all of this. No, that's your lantern. You have a fairy stone? Yeah, give me my cutlass back. Give me my life taker back. Give me my helmet back. Give me that back. You know what? While I'm taking all of this stuff, just give me all of this stuff as well.
Are you so eager to chat with me?
Okay, so you're level 28, I'm level 27. Let's see how much more
I've a knack for gathering items.
you've leveled
and am
up.
ever on the...
We'll dismiss you,
I'm only glad to have proven my...
and then we'll see how much higher level you are. No! No! Oh, you fuck. I knew this was gonna happen. I fucking knew this was gonna happen. She's now too high level for me to get her back. Seal has been upgraded from a mage to a sorcerer now, though. $553. Damn. That's so annoying. There she is. The frosted cutlass. A new shield. Level 40. God damn it. Is it time for me to spend some real money and get some rift crystals? No, I won't. Oh, Lawrence is 36 now. Catherine's 35. Kian's 26. Could I not see that information before dismissing her? Nope. Trust me, there's no studying for this quiz. The thing is, I'm worried it's going to be shit because I've tried some new things. And I'm a little bit worried that it's not going to work.
I love you lots and lots and lots.
Who loves me lots and lots and lots?
Squall_Loinheart gifted a tier 1 sub to Axelrod. They have given 13 gift subs in the channel.
Wow, gifted a tier 1 sub to Axelrod. Nice. Fine, I guess I need another fighter. I want one with springboard, is what I want. I want one that specifically has springboard. Oh, you got a little present icon now. No, you can't just farm them, unfortunately. I want somebody tall as well, because tall means that they have more carry capacity. You're calm. What
You
does
are wise
calm do?
indeed to have sought my aid.
Max rank fighter. Prioritizes defense to ensure survival. Look at this username. The Great Yeetus Deletus. Wow.
I know precisely when a curative is needed, Master.
Okay, so you're
I'll
the one
never
that
fall in battle so long as I'm around.
prioritizes healing. Max rank as well. Oh no, there are max rank thief and rank 5 in fighter. Interesting.
I'm a fighter by trade. Send me to the vanguard, where I might put my strength to full use.
Max rank fighter. That's silver rapier. Shield drum. Launch board. There it is. Whoop. Bonus guard. Righteous fury. Oh, that looks sick. Oh, that looks cool. Is that the ultimate skill? That has to be the ultimate skill, right? What did I learn an ultimate skill for? What class was that? The thief, right?
If 'tis discipline your company lacks, I can...
I mean, let's take the one that has the ultimate skill.
Very well. I shall lend you my aid.
Jude. Max rank. They've got Righteous Fury. Okay. Yeah, we'll go for you.
Let us work together to honor...
Alright. We got you now.
This rumor has been troubling me ever since I first caught wind of it. Apparently, there is an illness we pawns can catch beyond the rift that makes us a danger to ourselves and others.
Oh.
Symptoms include an unruly attitude and overconfidence, and in the end, we turn our backs on our master and our duty.
Well, that's not
Can
good.
that really be true? I don't like the sound.
Welcome. If you think me a liar, then buy some. The creation of a masterpiece takes time, sir. Trade, many thanks to you.
Can't do the forgery thing yet. I think I also need to switch my vocation to a bow. Because I still need to do this bow quest for this guy over here. It kind of reminds me a little bit of, what's that thing from Sekiro? The Dragon Rot?
Might we consider boarding an ox cart?
Yes, that's what we're
I don't
doing.
know about you, but my legs are stiff as boards.
'Tis the Arisen's choice to make, though I certainly wouldn't begrudge the chance to put my...
This ox cart's bound for Verm. I'll need to see some coin before I let you on.
I would like to board,
Right,
please.
just follow me.
Your current vocation is ill-suited to wielding a bow, Master.
Yes, I know. Ah, it looks like we made it without any issues. Ugh. Have a little rest here. Can I? You can't doze off more.
To be gathered here, I'll wager.
We could pick some now and use them when the need arises.
Ugh.
I'm about ready to fall asleep on my feet.
Yeah, that sounds like something that would happen.
I've heard some interesting tidings about town.
If you refer to changes in the military's makeup,
Did you see the
I'd
clip from
certainly say.
earlier where I tried to use one of my skills to break my fall?
Significant alterations to the chain of command.
I think Nem posted it in the Discord.
I'm in no hurry to leave. Here we are.
Here already? Travelling by ox cart was a welcome change.
There
Yes.
are worse ways to travel,
Yes, it
I
was.
suppose.
I mean, I can technically do that to move faster.
Stop that!
Am I going to get in trouble if I do that, though? I think I might get in trouble if I do that.
This can't be happening.
This ladder can take us to new heights.
Perhaps new discoveries await
Oh,
us
there's a ladder up
above.
there. Didn't see that before.
I'd sooner stay out of the battle where it's possible.
What about? Well met. You will soon forget
Well
the
met.
fatigue of a long journey when
Alright,
treated
storage, deposit, let's go. Yeah, the fact that it's a face plant is pretty cool. Okay, so I'm still encumbered. Bloody hell. Let's stick these in as well. And these. And this. And this and this. This and this. This and this. Rings don't really weigh very much, but we'll stick them in there as well. Got these 2 packs. Take this one. Put in a bunch of my lantern oils. Got my fake fairy stone. These books. Got my arrows. Put in some of these potions. Just shove in all of these healing items, I guess. And the food as well, why not? I didn't actually mean to put all the food in there, but... these good? No. You only just got here.
The
Alright.
foremost hospitality. Much obliged.
Much obliged. Alright, let's go upstairs. And then we go out here and up the ladder. I'm sure I've already been up this ladder. Surely. Okay. I was a little bit worried about that, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, another silver rapier.
I thought we'd never find one.
Savant's boots.
Ah, I'll have to remember to tell my
And
own
a
master about
berry
this.
stone. Can I ring the bell? Is food the correct way of spelling food in English? No. Is there a transmog? Not that I know of. Guess I could try and upgrade these. Yeah, I think every game that has you constantly switching armor and gear and stuff like that should have transmog. Oh god. Yeah, I guess I have to go back this way. Ooh. Oh, God's sake.
Well met, sir.
Well met.
Are you in the market for something in particular?
Alright, let's see if I can enhance this stuff. Still need dark scales for that. Okay.
Always a pleasure.
I see you cannot manage without me for a moment, Arisen.
Are you in the market for something in particular?
No, I also have not found out where to get dark scales either, unfortunately. Crushing blaze. No oily slime. That is unfortunate. No poison. Oh, I have one poison pinion.
Always a pleasure.
Always a pleasure.
You.
What? Me? Hey, is this the guy that was following me for that quest? Is this the guy that's following me for the Arisen's Shadow quest?
These writings could be of import.
It couldn't hurt to take a peek.
He's going somewhere. I'm just gonna follow him.
You.
Stop saying you and just keep going. Where are you going? What? He's just doubled back on him. Well, where is he going now? Maybe he's not supposed to see me or something. Maybe I was getting too close.
What's a make of this?
You.
What? Who? Now where are you going?
You.
This is just gonna lead to nothing, isn't it? Is yeah.
I'll take any chance not to think on my troubles.
Okay, he's running through the center. Now where's he going? Back down that alley. Okay, back down the alley. Now he's going over there.
You.
Fuck off. Oh, he's going down here now. Where are you going? Okay.
You.
Me. What are you? Where are you going? Who are you?
Ah, a material. Useful things, these.
Different combinations of materials result in different creations.
You. Alright, well, he's gone now.
Tis a ladder. Shall we see where it leads?
I know where that ladder leads.
It's this way.
How did I... Guess I have to go... Yeah, it's this way.
Is this a challenge arisen to see who can keep pace?
No time to catch your breath. Try to keep up.
There's a Seeker's token. I don't know why I don't break boxes. If there was anything in the boxes, the pawns will generally break the boxes for me, so not a big deal.
It gladdens the heart to see so many smiles about.
You.
Have you business with the guild, sir? I should... Be glad to assist. Do come again.
I think I'm gonna switch to Archer in order to do the Archer quest that's over here.
Have you business with the guild, sir?
Yeah, I'm gonna change to Archer. Yep, that looks cool. Sweep shot is that. Dire arrow. Okay. Keen sight. Oh, nice. Oh, exploding shot. I don't think I need to equip that because that requires me to have those on there. Oh, what the hell? Yeah, I'll get that. I'll get parting shot as well. And then Increase damage dealt by your attacks when targets are not in battle stance. Sure.
I should be glad to assist.
Always a pleasure.
Oh wait, actually I need to give you...
Have you business with the guild, sir? Have you found any of the items?
4 more to go to get the dowsing spikes. Alright, let me...
Well, you will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey.
Organize storage, deposit. Oh yeah, this half-full lantern I had as well for some reason.
Treated to the...
Okay, so we deposit this. Deposit this. Deposit this. Deposit this. Keep that, keep that.
Foremost hospital.
Withdraw a bow. Hunter's bow by the looks of it. Withdraw something that I can actually equip. So this is 145, 123. This plumed cap seems to be the best option. Nope, never mind, it's this. The Howling Hood. And it looks like for armor, it's this. And then for pantaloons, it's nothing. I already have good pantaloons.
Vitality in over. You know where to find.
Okay. Howling Hood. Half plate. Oh yeah. I look like an archer now, don't I? Oh my god, it's you!
Are you in the market for something in particular?
Oh, gold ore to upgrade that. Great Griffin Claw. Okay.
Always a pleasure.
You. Now, the thing is, I'm pretty sure there's another main quest that I need to do around here, and I think I have to talk to the captain again. I just haven't.
Greetings, Your Majesty.
Pretty sure this guy is supposed to give me my next main story quest.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen Your Majesty's claim as a true Arisen. You will need to infiltrate the palace to gather evidence of Deez's misdeeds. I hesitate to ask something so dangerous of you, yet I fear we have few other options. I have attempted to do the same through my own channels for now, though I have yet to uncover so much as a whisper of her plots. Would that I could undertake the task myself, but my station prohibits me from reckless action. What say you, Your Majesty? Might I ask this task of you? I shall ensure that the door to the Queen Regent's office is open between midnight and dawn. Pray use that time to conduct your investigation.
This isn't a timed one, is it? No. Oh, maybe that's what it means. Maybe this means chapter 2 and these mean chapter 1. Does, doesn't it?
There is much we ought to tend to. If we are to of all those who serve the Queen Regent, there is but one who I have no doubt will lend his support to your Majesty's cause.
I'm not a fucking fool, Sam!
I refer to Waldar, a magistrate.
Just going to accept these quests and then we should be good to go.
Many a time as Deezer demanded Waldar amend the code of Vermont to her own benefit. And many a time as the magistrate refused her, for he is loyal to none but the spirit of the law. As a result, he now sits in a cell beneath the palace. Our laws dictate that your Majesty is our rightful ruler. Thus, as the staunchest supporter of the law known to the palace, I'm quite confident that Waldor will be willing to vouch for your Majesty. What say you? Might you be willing to aid me in arranging the magistrate's release?
Sure.
I prepared a means for you to enter the palace dungeons. Pray, take this. This mission demands the utmost secrecy. Prithee be cautious, your Majesty. Should you be discovered, I will be unable to lend aught in the way of aid.
This isn't a timed one, is it? No.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim. For some
Masquerade?
Time now, 'twas said that the false sovereign was recovering from his battle wounds. But as I hear it, he is now well enough to walk unaided. And so, in honor of his supposed valor, they have been holding masquerade in the palace of late. The false sovereign's identity is still beyond our ken. Even the matter of from where he hails remains a mystery. But mayhap approaching the false sovereign at one of these gatherings could afford you a glimpse into the man behind the mask.
Oh my god, it's Vlad.
What say you, your Majesty? Might I ask this task?
I don't think you have the facilities for that, big man.
My thanks. Some of the sentries posted at the masquerades are under my command.
Looks like everyone's here.
So pray, slip into the venue through whatever opening presents itself. Once your infiltration is successful, you will need only don a mask and act the part of an invitee. Few will think to be wary if they believe you a fellow masquerader. Here, this should suffice to help you blend in. Take care, your Majesty. Ah.
Eventide mask.
Made of appearances at such gatherings, and 'twould be wisest to dress the part when joining the...
I rolled a one. I rolled a one. Fuck.
We are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true while examining the palace ledger for evidence of the Queen Regent's misdeeds.
You're a shot, motherfucker, and nobody likes you. Sure.
For some time now, it seems she has been diverting a veritable mountain of gold to the daily purchase.
Alright, anything else?
What's more, this inexpedient spending habit is recorded to have begun the very day on which Arthur, the would-be arisen, appeared on the scene. This cannot be mere happenstance. I can only conclude that these sums are passing into the hands of Arthur himself.
Have you not heard the new ones yet?
Yet 'tis strange, for sweet crownflowers only grow on the eastern edge of Vermont. I dare say 'twas not an item chosen idly. Mayhap this knowledge...
I mean, they've been up there for a couple of weeks, but I figured you'd have seen them by now. Or heard them, I guess.
Yet all the same, I would ask that your Majesty venture to Vermont's eastern edge and probe into this young man's origins. I am glad to hear it, for I cannot shake the feeling that uncovering
this guy's
the
voice sounds
identity
familiar.
of the false sovereign is the key to unraveling Deeza's scheme and securing your enthronement.
I don't know about you, Master, but word of a curious village does more to spark my interest than deter it.
Oh, is that right? You were warned away from the village. I've already been to that village, haven't I? Yeah, I met with the Thiefmeister. Oh, I guess I didn't have the mission to interact with the guy. Yeah, I guess I didn't have the mission for that.
This ladder can take us to new heights.
Yes, yes, I know, I know.
Discoveries await us above.
I know, I know. Alright. It's 4 o'clock. It's time for the quiz. People get in the Discord. I will drag them into the streaming channel and then I'll go over how it works for people that haven't done it. I'm going to get all of that set up. And we will be back in a couple of minutes. And I will be back on Dragon's Dogma tomorrow. Probably not going to be too happy you said that, but you know. All right. I'll see you guys in a couple minutes.